5, guys.
All right, come on, Ben, show us something.
Big Ben fumbles the football. Okay. Kiki forced the fumble, and Kenny Clark recovers. Here's Aaron Rodgers. Throws a laser to his guy.
You know he's happy.
Randall Cobb, 23-yard touchdown. Rodgers finished 20 of 36, 248 yards, 2 touchdowns, and they're back.
Steelers are 1-3. That's not a typo.
Three teams in the division are 3-1.
What?
Mike Tomlin had some good smiles with Aaron, too.
I know, I saw. Very giftable game.
Sam Darnold here, 3-0. Let's go. Let's see what we got. There's that guy again.
Give me that.
Trayvon Diggs is incredible.
Unbelievable.
Got to teach us some run after the catch skills.
I know, he almost got nailed there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Trayvon Diggs, his son Aiden, I'm sure watching and loving. We knew him from Hard Knocks. Here's Dak Prescott. To Cedric Wilson.
Don't walk in like that.
Okay, Cowboys.
This was a game early, then the Cowboys' offense was just too much. They win 36-28. Dallas is 3-1, looking good in the NFC East.
All in.
All right. Will there be a reckoning in Philadelphia? By that, I mean the Chiefs are against the ropes. Pat Mahomes says it's exciting to be 1-2. Andy Reid returns to his old stomping ground. Says it's a challenge for us. Wakes us up. Already up 3-0. Now, let's do a little flashback. Mahomes is dreaming. He's done this underhand pass one time, and it's the Jets. He did it, and then he did it against the Saints, and then, oh my gosh, he did it one more time. Now watch, will he do it again? Is this be a dream or a nightmare? Yep, no problem. Ooh, got it, underhand touchdown. He threw 5 on the day. He could have done one behind the back here. I believe that's Clyde Edwards. Of course, the spiral. It's like a long snap at one point to do that. All right, so the Chiefs are up. But, oh, my God, you see the game Tyreek Hill had?
Went nuts.
How about Tyreek just in the red zone? Like, that's not supposed to be his thing.
That much separation in the red zone. So much field, guys.
I'm going to separate my hip. Now what? You did it once. Another red zone touchdown for Tyreek. What? This is awesome. Oh! Now watch this. He plants the ball. Like, he does things with his body that are concerning, but they're amazing.
All explosive.
All right, you want explosive, Mike? Here you go. 35-23.
Throw it up. There's so much space over there. How does he get that?
I think it's because he runs really fast. 3 touchdowns for Tyreek, 5 for Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid, after a trying last week or so, goes back into Philly, wins 42-30. Patrick Mahomes on #urgency. Take it away.
I think you understood this last week, the urgency that we had, that we need to get everything done. We need to practice at a certain attitude. You need to go in and really work on the little details. And, I mean, it's not complacency, but you lose those little things whenever you're winning every single week, whenever you can get at the end of the game and be like, oh, we're just going to win the football game. We'll figure out a way. It doesn't happen like that in the NFL, and the NFL will kind of correct you really quick. And we saw that, and now we have to keep building because we're playing a really good football team this next week.
Oh, that really good football team Kansas City plays in Week 5, the Buffalo Bills, who just shut out the Texans to the tune of 40-zip. Kyle, what did you make of this Chiefs offense and what they did up against the Eagles yesterday? I told you there was nothing to worry about after the loss to the Chargers.
Really good. If you had told me before the game that Travis Kelce was going to have 23 yards receiving, you'd be like, oh no, look out, 1-3, they're in trouble. It's tough to do morning television right on a Monday, right after Sunday. Sometimes you make little mistakes and stuff, but I assure you what I'm about to show you is accurate. This is not a mistake. This is not a typo. Here's the Chiefs drive chart yesterday on the road as a 1-2 team. Upper left, touchdown, 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 interception, touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. They did not punt a single time yesterday. 6 touchdowns with 1 pick coming from Mahomes. That's what they did on the road against actually an Eagles team where Jalen Hurts played pretty well. It was awesome. It was really awesome and refreshing offensively. We have a lot of time to chew up this next week's game with the Chiefs versus the Bills, and I do have some actual concerns about the Chiefs' defense, which I still think is supple. But for once, this was a little bit of a refreshing 2019-ish throwback where it just bombs away, and they could have scored 100 points if they wanted to. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was impressive. I love the fact that they bounced back. I love the fact that Patrick Mahomes and all of the leadership in Kansas City are talking about responding to adversity. That's what you want to hear. That's all the things you want to hear. But this team ran the hell out of the football yesterday. I mean, Clyde Edwards-Helaire was a monster. And the reason why they were able to do that is because that new offensive line that everybody's talking about, you know, with Trey Smith and Creed Humphreys and guys
all
like
I talked about all preseason.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're a run-blocking group. And I think that's what we're figuring out. They play better when they're running the football. And, Kyle, you put up that drive summary. There was a few 13 plays, a few 11 plays.
Long ones.
Yeah, long drives. We're not accustomed to seeing Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid be this patient pushing the ball downfield. And I think that's where the rubber is going to meet the road, guys. Andy Reid, he's a passer by nature. Okay, he has Patrick Mahomes. He wants to push the ball downfield. But you got to do what your team is better at. And right now, I think running the football is where this team has to lay its hat on. And you can tell Andy Reid knows that every single run play has some type of RPO behind it. A couple of those touchdowns were run plays. They just threw the RPO. You tag some of those RPOs on with the runs, this offense can become unstoppable.
We always make relationship analogies here on the show.
Give us one.
You made one earlier in the show. I'll make one here. You ever have a friend who was in a relationship and then had a breakup and then goes kind of like, is he all right? Are we okay with that? And then you come out one night and new clothes, maybe a new scent, maybe a new look, swagger.
Glenn, you look good.
That was the Eagles yesterday going up against the Chiefs and the Chiefs offense. Like the Chiefs offense has not been swagger like it was yesterday. All of a sudden they were doing the arrogant things we got used to. Watch this play, and this is called Tom and Jerry. And look at what they do here. Watch Kelsey. Kelsey is your Tom and Jerry here. Whoop, whoop, it looks like it's going to Kelsey. Nope, it's going over here. That is the stuff that they do that they have deep in their playbook that they haven't been going to. Watch this one here again. Watch Kelsey, because he is the one. This is the same play, all right? And then everyone thinks it's going to Kelsey. He goes down there. Then there's the next one, the Fortson touchdown. Watch this one again. Watch Kelsey. He's going like this. He's shrugging. What's going on?
Acting.
What's going on? It's acting. It's incredible.
Throw it to all three of them.
Let's do it again. Kelsey, Kyle, you said 23. Look at Kelsey. What's going on? He knows full well what's going on. It's going to this guy.
I love those plays.
That is what the Chiefs offense is. It's not 5 pages long. It's 105 pages long, and they're all bought in, and they had their swagger back. They looked like they were the Chiefs of old, and not just the last year's Chiefs, like the Chiefs from 2 years ago where Mahomes was winning MVPs. I felt good seeing that offense. Defense, still give up 30 points. Let's not get it twisted.
I know.
The defense is still terrible, so they got to figure that out. 42 points, though, look
But when
pretty
the
nice.
offense is like that and they've got that firepower, they are nearly unstoppable. We'll see what happens with the Bills. We'll be discussing that all week. But it's like, to your relationship analogy, it's not a friend who goes through a breakup and you're checking. It's the friend who's uncharacteristically making mistakes in his relationship. Like, why are you? You never stay out past 10. You always.
Because he's immature.
You
That's what
always
happens.
call your girl to let her know where she is, and you're not doing it like bonehead mistakes, because that's what this was. But to me, I wasn't worried about this team even after starting slow, because it's uncharacteristic turnovers that they have. They have too much talent, too much firepower, and I'm not going to give the Chiefs flowers because this is what I expect from the Chiefs. I expect dominant wins like this, even with all those turnovers. It's not like they were getting dominated by other squads. So we'll see, and they better bring it against the Bills.
They're going to have to bring it against the Bills. My Bills, Josh Allen, who they whip up on yesterday?
Who cares?
The Houston Texans. There we go. Josh Allen, 5 total touchdowns last week. Giving high fives to everybody. First quarter, no score. Bills have 3rd down and 2 hit. Dawson Knox for the touchdown. Bills take the lead 7-0. Knox's 3rd straight game with a TD. Late second quarter,
Davis
interception by Micah Hyde.
The Mills Mafia, where is it?
He's a baller. Bills defense is firing on all cylinders right now, guys.
They shut out the Dolphins, and now they shut out the Texans. Shout out to Hart in the NFL.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater. Let's see how he would do here. 3-0 going into this game. Lamar Jackson, of course, trying to get another win, this one on the road. Here we go. It's a handoff to Latavius Murray. Latavius to the outside. Jumps. Get in! Latavius Murray with the touchdown. It's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the season.
He's a pro.
He really is.
pro.
Lamar, 2nd and 10, looking. Remember all the drops last week?
Look at run up at it.
Hollywood!
Right here.
Good job. That was
Go,
amazing.
Hollywood.
Look at him running. Get it.
They would also get that 100-yard rushing at the end.